What's going on, bro? Welcome back to my channel. So there's a video circulating, man, that this guy got beat up by the police officers. I don't know, but I'm about to check it right now. But let's look at the news report and get my full reaction. Let's go.
The traffic stop that's gone viral and why the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says it's opened an investigation. The video shows deputies beating and punching William McNeil Jr., who says it happened back in February, but he's releasing the video now. Here's a portion of it.
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door because my window don't work, right? Okay. And then I said, so what I did wrong? Yeah. He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, okay. There's multiple people headlights off, first of all. And then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here. I'm here. What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. All right. No, don't.
Well, we don't know what happened before the camera started.
Wow. So in that scene right there, man, I mean, just looking at that right there, they stopped him for his headlights. I mean, listen, we've seen these videos, man, over and over again that, a lot of police officers, man, they do stuff like that right there. And it gives them a bad rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you give them guys a bad rap, and the guy had his hands up. He wasn't really a threat. He asked for a supervisor. 9 out of 10, that's in most police officers' policy that, when somebody asks you for a supervisor, you're supposed to alert the supervisor. You know what I mean? And I don't know how long this traffic stop went on, but in that situation right there, I understand breaking the window, but as soon as you break the window, you punch the guy in the face. Yo, that's wow. Let's finish looking at the video right quick.
Recording, but civil rights attorneys Harry Daniels and Ben Crump are now representing McNeil. In a statement, they said it should be obvious to anyone watching this video that William McNeil wasn't a threat to anyone. He was calmly exercising his constitutional rights, and they beat him for it. Rena Roy joins us now. She's covering the story for us and the release of this video. All right, sort of take us through, Rena, what we just saw.
Yeah, well, Kira, the video is difficult to watch, and it seems to pick up shortly after William McNeil Jr. was pulled over by cops. Now, remember, this was back in February, and at first you hear him asking why he was pulled over, and they say he didn't have his headlights on, and he says there's no rain. A sheriff's deputy responds, it doesn't matter. That's when McNeil is asked to show his hands, which he does. He's also asked to get out of the car, so he asks to speak with his supervisor. That sheriff's deputy then breaks his window. You actually see the glass shatter onto McNeil, then the sheriff's deputy punches him. He's pulled out of the car, pushed to the ground, and we see multiple officers beating him as he's placed under arrest, Kira.
Have we heard from McNeil, Rena? Was he charged with anything?
Well, court records, Kira, show that McNeil is facing a slew of charges, and I'll just read through them here. The first is resisting arrest without violence to his or her person. He's also charged with possessing not more than 20 grams of marijuana, driving while his license was suspended, not wearing a seatbelt, and no headlights in the rain. And he was sentenced to and served 2 days in jail. We haven't heard from McNeil himself, but his attorneys are saying that they are disgusted, but that they're not surprised. They argue that McNeil was calmly exercising his constitutional rights, and they beat him for it.
Well, what is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office saying, and what do we know about these officers that were involved? There were a number there on the scene.
Yeah, definitely a number of them there, Akira. Well, as you pointed out, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, they have opened an internal investigation into this incident, and they sent us a statement saying, quote, "We hold our officers to the highest standards and are committed to thoroughly determining exactly what occurred." Now, when it comes to the officers that were involved, we really don't know a lot at this point. A public information officer that we reached out to said that they could not comment, given that this is an ongoing investigation, Kira.
Well, we will definitely stay on the investigation as well. Rena Roy, thank you. Now to the traffic
Wow,
stop that's
man.
gone.
Wow, man. Listen, I mean, stuff like that, like I say, it's wild, it's sad, and luckily it didn't got so bad that he could have got shot and killed. You know what I mean? It's sad to say then when you hear the words beaten, you know what I mean? You first think about, as a black person, you first think about the Rodney King situation a long time ago. And I remember seeing that video in class. I think I was in about, I think I was like ninth or eighth grade when I first seen that video, man. Um, Listen, this situation is wild, but I'm gonna have to say this. I mean, I might get some flack for it, whatever. But shouldn't he have got the car? Yes, because when a police officer asks you to get the car, man, you gotta get the car. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to really go through that, the busting the window and they dragging you out the car and stuff like that. When they ask you got the car, man, go and get the car. And they said they stopped him for the headlights. It wasn't on, and he said it wasn't raining and whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could, man, listen, fight that in court. You may lose, but you still got your dignity. You still got your life. You know what I'm saying? You still got your window not broken. You just got to pay a fine. So his suspended of a license. His license was suspended and headlights. And I think you should have got out and you could have fight that and get that ticket, man, and go and get up out there. You know what I'm saying? Go and go home to your family. Police officers go home to their family. No confusion or whatever. You get the ticket, man, and go ahead and go home. All this could have been avoided, but stuff like this right here is wild. But listen, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? I understand the police officers doing their job, but then again, it's like it's how you do your job. You could have really de-escalate that situation. Maybe should have got the supervisor. Supervisor talked to him like, listen, you don't got your headlights on. Let us give you this ticket, man, so you can be on your way, and we're gonna be on our way too. You know what I mean? So I think he should have got the car, but then again, they busted the window, punched him in the face, and punched him again when he got out the face, got out the car, which is crazy. You know what I mean? I don't think they should have did that. Nobody really deserved that right there. So it's gonna be more to this that really comes out from the body cam situation. So it's wild and sad, man. But listen, y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole situation, yo. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man.